It is a beautiful day here at Lockhart as we start off on the southeast corner, and we've got the south stands going up. Last week there wasn't anything here. This week we've got all the support for the south stand, so nice work here this week. We're right up against the fence here on the east side, and we've got some stakes in the ground, these big 2x4s, it looks like, in the ground. Looks like they're getting ready to do something here. They dug a bit of a hole. As we pan over here, lots of construction equipment over here on the east side. We've got a couple workers going on, and you can see they are halfway done with painting the structure over here, going from the gray to the nice rich black. So we've got this overhang that they've been painting, and the rooftop almost complete here on the east. We see one section of that overhang, decorative, I'm not exactly sure what it's for, missing here. Everything else is done, and then two sections left of the solid roof structure missing here, so almost complete on the east side. And as we walk down the sidewalk here on the east side, it ends. More of the sidewalk has been destroyed, making it a little more difficult to navigate down here as they get ready to expand out. Here we are in the corner now on the east side. Now we're on it's more in the northeast corner, and we see the more or less completed supporter section. They've got all the stands in there, so they've got to put in some support and obviously a lot of railings, but made some great progress on the supporter section. As we move down from the supporter section, we can see the eastern side of the training facility. You can see some of that color has been moved around the corner, and I'm sure it's gonna expand a little more. Over here, we've got a lot of fresh sidewalk that's been laid. So as they destroyed the sidewalk, they rebuilt it. And as we pan further north, we have the artificial turf football field. We're actually lined for soccer though. How awesome is that? We've got guys out there working on the turf. This looks amazing. Fully laid out. I guess they're laying out those little rubber balls or just flattening it out. I'm not sure the process, but you know, the artificial turfs quite often have those little rubber balls in it. These guys are just driving in circles. Yep, you can see on this guy all the little black pebbles or little black pellets flying out of the back end. Really cool. It looks awesome. Here we're on the far northeast corner of that football, soccer, artificial turf. I've never been this excited for an artificial turf field, but I mean, it starts to feel real when you start to see actual green grass, whether it be real or artificial. It starts to feel like it's a real deal. Like the stadium's getting close to being done, the training facility is getting close to be done. As you start to see actual fields with lines on them. How amazing is that? Now don't be concerned, this is only the one and only artificial turf field out here. The rest will be natural grass. And then as we pan from the artificial turf back out to the back fields where it will be all natural grass, you can see they're really close to laying down sod back here. This is the last step. Before laying sod. They've got this grayish dirt on top. It's all flattened out, ready to go. We are now on the northwest side with the sun blasting in our face. And last week we were here, they were laying down the sod. They had finished about half of it on the main training pitch. And now it looks like it is complete. So this is El Natural grass. I'm assuming it's the same latitude Bermuda grass that was laid in the main stadium. Moving further down on the west side, you can see now they have installed the glass on the training facility. So the training facility is now getting enclosed. And we can see that glass is wrapped around, so you get a nice view of the training facility. As I'm standing here on Stryker Boulevard, a few minutes ago, something interesting. I saw an old man, this old retired looking guy, running through the entire construction on this road, on Stryker Boulevard, going through all the way down the end here and going out the gate on the other end, cutting through the construction site. And they're worried about me? As we take a nice view of the training facility, you can kind of see inside there where they have the walls up, the interior walls are up inside there, where you can start to see some meeting rooms maybe, and some potential training rooms, offices, what have you. Obviously next week when we come out, we should see I think the glass up on that side, since since they've got it up over here. I would assume they're going to continue on down by next week. I would think by next week we might see it over there. You want to protect the walls that are in here. I mean, they've got some interior walls. They want to protect them, keep the rain out, as it's been a little rainy the last couple days. Now as we pan over and look at the Lockhart Stadium, we see something new over here right behind the supporter section. This tall obelisk of some sort. Not sure what it's for, but that's new this week. Now as we see the full west stands, don't see a lot of new stuff other than, and I'm not sure how well you guys can see it, but they've started to paint some paint coloring on the outside of the stand of this building for the west stand. So we're starting to see some design elements coming in on the west side. This is new this week. First they painted it black, now they're painting in a couple of pink stripes. And now they finally paved this parking lot. We got some fresh asphalt. I don't think it was here last week. In the previous weeks we saw that it was all flattened out, ready to go. They finally laid some of this sidewalk. I'm sorry, parking lot, not sidewalk. It's a parking lot. There's cars parked on it. This is the end zone seat where maybe more families may sit, kind of budget seats behind the goal, but a little more family oriented, as opposed to way over here. When you look through the west, you see the you see the north stands where the supporters will go. Families over here on the south, supporters over here on the west. Craziness, smoke bombs, flags over here. Nice calm families over here. Well, just had a chance to say hi to my friend Dolores, the security guard. So it was great to see her out here. No problems today with filming. Nobody seemed to have any issues with me filming today, so that's positive. So that about wraps it up for this week's construction update. So we saw some more grass, fake grass, and some glass in this episode. That cracked me up. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. We really appreciate everybody watching these videos. They're a lot of fun to make, and the more people that like them, the more we'll do. So thanks so much for watching. We will see you next week.